Good evening. You're watching Hungary Reports, kicking off public media and one's foreign language news hour. I'm Orsha Flum. Thanks for joining us. A new debate was held on the Hungarian rule of law in the European Parliament. Every party emphasized what they had already said dozens of times regarding this topic in recent years. According to the European left wing, the situation is unsustainable. However, according to the governing parties, there is no problem with the rule of law in Hungary. A vote will be taken on the resolution on Thursday.
It is essential that all EU institutions contribute within their respective roles to upholding the rule of law in the EU.
This is how Vice President Vera Jourova started her speech on behalf of the committee in the European Parliament, where a debate was held about the rule of law. As the Vice President explained, the committee is following the Hungarian developments with concern. The European Parliament declared a year and a half ago that the most severe penalty had to be imposed on Hungary, a procedure based on Article 7. The author of the document, Judith Sargentini, a Dutch politician from the Green Party, received a standing applause for her supporters. The procedure has been dragging on ever since. Now the topic has been placed on the agenda on the initiative of the left wing, since according to them, the situation in Hungary had been deteriorating. During the debate, Hungarian opposition representatives also took the floor. Csaba Molnár of the Democratic Alliance urged penalties against Hungary. Hungarian opposition representatives of the EP are engaged in anti-Hungary politics and are working on doing as much harm to their homeland as possible. MEPs from the ruling party talked about this before the debate. It is a persistent, systematic procedure of the Hungarian opposition to spread lies and fake news about Hungary here in Strasbourg and also in Brussels. They tried to gain allies here among pro-immigration European politicians, MEP Balázs Hídvégi said. Later in the debate, Balázs Hídvégi explained Hungary has a political dispute with left-wing liberal forces, which is about the future of Europe, the sovereignty of nation-states, the protection of Christian values in Europe and immigration.
Bird flu has appeared in Hungary again, this time on a duck farm in Híradó, Bihar County. For the first time in several years, the infection was detected near Komárom last weekend. The virus is not hazardous to humans, but it can cause serious economic damage. Therefore, farmers must comply with the disease control regulations.
On Wednesday, disinfection in protective clothing was ongoing at the plant of Létavértes. Infected ducks were detected at the farm. The whole population had to be killed off so that the infection could not spread any further. Poultry infected with bird flu generate the virus continuously and spread it quickly as well. This car carried away the perished ducks. The population of the farm had been eliminated completely. The Authority for Animal Health ordered provisions preventing the spread of bird flu and observations in a 10-kilometer area. Most likely, wild birds coming to the lake nearby also played a part in the appearance of the disease. Experts are warning that it is compulsory to provide food and water to poultry in a completely covered closed place. Now our most important task is to eliminate populations as fast as possible at the site of the disease outbreak. As for animal keepers, their most important task is to protect themselves and follow basic animal health guidelines, the National Chief Veterinarian said. This is not the first farm in Hungary where animals had to be killed in large numbers. Several days ago, more than 50,000 turkeys were said to be killed by authorities at Ács in Komárom-Esztergom County. A few citizens did call me up and I reassured them that there was no reason to panic since bird flu does not make humans sick at first, the mayor pointed out. Experts also confirmed that the virus was not hazardous to humans, but it was increasingly dangerous for poultry. The virus of bird flu has already appeared in Romania, Slovakia, and Poland.
More than 500,000 products, as well as 7,000 shops and online stores were inspected last year by the Hungarian Authority for Consumer Protection. The authority found some kind of mistake or infringement at every third business unit. What's new is that from now on, the authority can block websites where violation of rights has been determined in other EU states.
Signs indicating sales can be seen in the shop window, at the entrance, and on the shelves. Winter sales are still ongoing at shops. Seasonal products may be available in stores 30, 50, or even 90% off. This couple became fond of 2 sweaters on sale. They did not hesitate for too long and bought both of them. At the cash register, they asked what to do if there were problems. The shop assistant gave a detailed explanation. She said that the warranty period was 2 years, but within 30 days they also exchanged the product or gave back its price. This was a test purchase. On Wednesday, experts of the Hungarian Authority of Consumer Protection carried out a spot check in one of the malls in the capital. They were examining seasonal sales. Here, they found everything in order. Most frequently, shops do not indicate prices correctly or they do not inform customers about warranty periods. If there is a problem, consumers should first contact the shop. Obviously, this requires the presentation of the receipt. We are informed about many announcements when the customer is asked to buy something else instead of the previous product. At first, the consumer is entitled for repair, exchange, then discount, and finally withdrawal from the purchase. These are the rights that are granted to us, the head of unit explained. Last year, the authorities of consumer protection examined more than 500,000 products and 7,000 shops, including web shops. This year, they are examining devices such as smartwatches or electrical scooters as well. In the future, the authority may even block websites where violation of rights had been determined in other EU member states. These will be given special attention during the examinations.
The first stage of the new waiting lounge serving low-cost aircrafts at Ferenc Liszt International Airport has been completed. This replaces the so-called tin-like area. Even bus stops are said to look better in many places of the country than that area. Minister of the Prime Minister's Office, Gergely Gulyás, said that the service so far had offended human dignity.
It is possible to fly to more than 130 cities of almost 50 countries from Budapest. Tens of thousands pass through Liszt Ferenc International Airport daily. Up until now, passengers of low-cost airlines could depart from a so-called tin waiting area that was criticized by many. It took a long walk to get to these, and there was no heating, restroom, or enough seat in the waiting hall. However, from now on, they will be able to depart from here, a more decent lounge. In the winter, it is heated. In the summer, there is air conditioning. Besides, there are seats and several restrooms as well. The former tin building will be torn down, and the new expanding passenger lounge, which will be fully completed by summer, will take its place. There will be 8 boarding gates from where you will be able to reach the planes directly, and 6 gates from where buses will take passengers to the planes.
The building which will expand this total facility to more than 11,000 square meters, and there will be numerous services that will ensure that passengers have a comfortable stay. In addition to convenient waiting areas that you see here, they will include food and beverage outlets and other facilities known to you as a passenger.
The minister leading the Prime Minister's office said that the new passenger lounge was an important step forward, since so far the service provided for budget airline passengers had been detrimental to human dignity. We hope that by the beginning of June, when the whole terminal is finished, from that moment there will be no major differences between the service quality of low-cost flights and that of non-low-cost airlines, Gergely Gulyás said. The state secretary responsible for the development of Budapest said that this building should have been built 8 years ago, but they inherited an adverse situation which was caused by the privatization of the airport. Balázs Füriyes also noted that Budapest was starting to outgrow the airport, so there was a need for continuous development.
Kőhalmi Hunting Museum is located in the Sopron Forest Park next to the Károly Lookout Tower. The museum focused first of all on children. Computers and displays help those interested in their visit to the museum, and the range of tangible objects enrich the exhibit. The Hunting Museum awaits its visitors free of charge throughout the year. And an exhibition of the works of the Kossuth and Munkácsy Prize Award-winning textile artist Rita Hage was opened in Zalaegerszeg. The artist uses natural materials and unique weaving techniques to create her tapestries that reveal her own approach to spiritual and sacred themes. The exhibition, entitled Find the Light, awaits its visitors at the Gönci Gallery until the 22nd of February. That's all for now, but we'll be back tomorrow night at around the same time, and you can catch Hungary Reports online as well. Please stay tuned for our shows in German, Russian and Chinese. Thanks for watching. Take care. Good night.